The silence in Julia's apartment was thick, still heavy with the residue of the previous nights and today's explosive arguments. Sunlight streamed through the tiny window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. The remnants of David's visit, a glass, a stray lighter, lay on the kitchen counter, silent witnesses to a night she now regretted. After Philip left, the anger and guilt were way bigger in her than before. Her phone buzzed, jarring her from the melancholic reverie. It wasn't. Jules. What the hell happened last night? You practically sprinted out of the pub, leaving me to deal with Steve's changed idiot behavior. Julia sighed, picking at a loose thread on her worn jeans. It's a long story, and it's about Philip. And about more than Philip. She recounted the events of the night. She felt the shame burning in her throat as she confessed to and that she bought cocaine from Steve. She also told her about the desperation that had driven her to it and about David, the fleeting encounter in the club, the impulsive invitation back to her apartment, the hollow emptiness that followed the fleeting high. Anne's voice, usually bright and bubbly, was laced with concern. Jules, you need to stop. This shit. It's destroying you. And what about you and Philip now? Don't throw away something good because of a little arguing. Julia defended herself weakly. It's not that simple, Anne. It's complicated. Complicated. You bought cocaine from a low-life dealer and brought a stranger home. That's not complicated, that's self-destructive. Anne's tone softened slightly. Look, we'll talk properly Monday at rehearsal. Afterwards we'll grab coffee and you can tell me everything. But please, Jules, promise me you'll try to get your shit together. Julia managed a weak agreement. The conversation ended, leaving Julia staring at the half-finished portrait leaning against her easel. Philip's face, a study in pensive concentration. His eyes, always so full of warmth and understanding, haunted by an unspoken sadness. She'd been painting almost all day, trying to capture his essence, the sweat tug-of-war between his calm exterior and the underlying fragility she'd glimpsed beneath the surface. She always covered the painting before anyone could see it. It was her private confession, her implied plea for forgiveness. Memories of her childhood surfaced, unwelcome yet persistent. Her mother's critical voice was still in her mind. Her constant barrage of criticisms a complete dissension to the quiet, emotionally distant presence of her father. She remembered the last time he had seen her, Christmas of last year, the awkward small talk masking the gulf between them. He'd called today, inviting her to visit their country home. It felt strange, this unexpected invitation, almost as if he was reaching out to her after so long. But of course she wanted to go soon anyway. Her gaze drifted back to the portrait. The argument with Philip replayed in her mind. Her accusations about Agnes. His insistence that they are just friends. Suddenly, a cold dread washed over her. Could he be saying the truth? Was she overreacting, projecting her own insecurities onto their relationship? The weight of her guilt intensified, focused not just on her drug use but also on her doubt and suspicion. And then there was the lighter. David's lighter. Philip had noticed it. A silent testament to her lie and deception. The realization hit her with the force of a physical blow. He knew. He knew she was lying. He knew about David. He already knew everything. Except for the cocaine. Maybe. But maybe he knows everything. Or will be. Overwhelmed by a surge of guilt, a familiar emptiness settled in her midriff area. She stumbled to her tiny wardrobe, her hand shaking as she searched for the small baggie. A line of cocaine, a desperate attempt to numb the pain, to silence the rising tide of self-recrimination. The bitter taste of betrayal mixed with the chemical burn on her tongue, blurring the already hazy lines of her reality. The portrait still remained unfinished. Maybe once she will be finishing it off.